What up YouTube? Welcome to szgsports. In this video we're gonna talk about what I love and what I hated about the Ravens against the Panthers. What a trash game, guys. I mean, I was pissed. I started mad and by the end of the game, by the half, I didn't care. I mean, because the team wasn't putting an effort. I was putting too much energy on this game for them not caring. So, I mean, I watched the whole game, but I move on. So, anyway, let's start with what I love, which is short again. It was one of those games that, you know, they took it to us. Tip to the hat to the Panthers. Cam Newton played like one of the top QBs in the league. McCaffrey played well. That defense played well. DJ Moore played well. DJ Moore basically played like he wanted to show the Ravens, you should have drafted me, right? You shouldn't trade it back 2 times. You should have grabbed me. This is what I would have done with you. Instead, you have Hurst. What is he doing for you? Dropping passes. Anyway, let's start with what I love. The running game. The running game actually was decent. If you check, Collins had 11 carries, which is low. I mean, you guys have heard me before complaining about we don't run the ball enough for 49 yards. So 4.5 average, 1 touchdown. He was running well. He was elusive. I would have kept him running. The receivers overall were good. Brown had a couple good plays. Crabtree had a couple of good plays. I love what I saw from Andrews that first drive. I don't know what happened after that, but that first drive, we were going to Andrews, and then I guess we forgot about him. I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't recall after that first drive doing much with Andrews. But so I like the tight ends, the young guys. Not Hurst. Hurst, another bad game. I know people are like, oh, he got the first touchdown at the end of the game. They were playing soft coverage. Actually, Lamar Jackson, he had that horrible rollouts. Knee was open. It would have been a clear first down. That play changed the momentum, right? Because then we get the false start, push us back. They, in theory, got a short field. That's when they scored the first touchdown. But when he ran the ball, and then when that 2-minute warning, he played well. In the O-line, let's be honest. For having the left guard was horrible. I forgot his name, but the rest of the O-line, I mean, he was horrible. He was decent enough. I mean, he's their third guard or third left guard. But I like what I saw from Brown Jr. Stanley, man, that injury looked nasty. I thought he wasn't coming back. He came back. He still was solid. Skura, you guys know I'm not a fan of Skura. He was playing well enough. And Yanda did his job. So the O-line wasn't horrible. It wasn't bad. And that's where my love ended. I mean, this wasn't like, none of these were great. This a little bit of a stretch, but now, what I hated, CJ Mosley, man. He came up from that great game against the Saints, and people are like, oh my God, CJ Mosley, there we go, this is CJ. And then he sees the best linebacker in the league, middle linebacker in the league, and he didn't perform. He looked like an average, not a good, an average linebacker at best. Jamie Smith, he keeps getting torched. DJ Moore had a couple good plays against him, and I don't know, the whole defense looks slow, right? D linemen, I mean, from Za'Darius, Suggs, Brandon Williams, Pierce, Tim Williams. I'm missing somebody. Oh, Judon. What the heck? Nothing? Not even a sack? Didn't even look like we were pressuring him. He was just having time. Like, I have him here, having all time, which made it difficult for, again, not trying to defend the secondary, made it difficult for the secondary, right? But all the time. The running defense wasn't great, obviously. This is my problem. I said on my previous video, right, and the preview game, we need to hit Cam. So he's running RPOs, right? Read pass option. You go and hit him. You remember when we played in the Super Bowl against the 49ers and they had Kaepernick? What was the Ravens game plan? They were hitting Cap every time. Didn't matter if he was carrying the ball, because in the RPO, you are designated as a runner, you can get hit. So you hit him, even if he gives the ball, you hit Cam. You hit him, until he's like, damn, I shouldn't be running the RPO. I'm getting too many hits. And then he killed us. That one play where he rolled to the left and scored a touchdown, what the heck was that? Suggs, rushed to the middle to make the play. It looked like that was the designated. It wasn't his containment. It looked like Jimmy was there, like in a zone defense, in case that happened, to hold that containment. He crushes to the middle. By the time Cam rolls and he sees him, yeah, Cam was just jogging. I think CJ was the one that tried to get to him, but Cam was jogging. Again, the defense had a bad game. It was just bad. You gave out that 99-yard drive. It's just... We didn't look like a number 1 defense. We didn't look like a top 10 defense. Against Drew Brees, even though that's a heartbroken, it pains you in that loss, and I was in that game. I mean, trust me, it broke my heart. But if you would have lost against the Panthers by 3-6, you're like, okay, they're a good team. We were away, but we got destroyed. You know what? It was some point in the game, the ref said timeout Buffalo or the Bills or something. I think he said Buffalo. Yeah, that's how he looked like. The Buffalo. He looked into the future. And the refs made a couple of bad calls in my opinion, but it wouldn't affect the outcome of the game. We did look like the Bills. We were trashed like the Bills. It was bad. It was just horrendous. So we need to bounce back. Let's talk about Joe Flacco to end this segment. Flacco. Let's look at his stats. 192 yards. He threw 39 times, completed 22 passes, and only had 192 yards. Think about it. I mean, and again, he had some time. It wasn't like they got only 2 sacks on him. And there were some pressures, but damn, 192? 192. That was just bad. 1 touchdown on the back Allen. It wasn't a wheel. He broke in middle of the field, easy touchdown, right? And 2 picks. The 2 picks were horrible. The one that he rolled to the right, people are like, maybe he wanted to throw outside. I don't know. He was in the line of scrimmage. All he had to do is shovel it out, right? Incompletion. You live another level for that, but then you can pin them deep. He threw it to. There only was a Panther there, right? And then the other pass, I don't even know what was that. He threw it straight to the numbers of the Carolina. He looked like Eli Manning that throw. I always say that Eli Manning is like colorblind. He throws it to the other team. That's what Flacco did. He just threw it to the other team, right? And the fumble. Let me talk about the fumble. Not on Flacco, on Collins. I hated on Collins before. You guys know, for me, he doesn't break through holes. But that fumble, it wasn't on him. That one was on the O-line. He barely had enough time to just gather that ball. He got cloggered. That was a momentum shifting. That was a short field. They scored a touchdown. They put themselves up by a touchdown in that moment. So, guys, with all this said, the Ravens are 4-4. Average team. 80% of the league is average right now, right? Chiefs are legit. The Saints are legit, and we lost to them by a point. Carolina Panthers look like legit. We got cloggered right them at their home. Other than that, I mean, they're all beatable. We're gonna go to the stretch that is make or break. Steelers and Bengals and Tampa. We need to win minimum 2 of those 3. Ideally, all 3. Can we win all 3? Sure. Ideally, 2 or 3. The 2 that you take are the 2 AFC North because of tiebreakers, right? Right now, if you think about it, and we're talking playoffs because we're in the half point of the year, I think 1 wild card comes from the AFC North, and we still can win the division. But at least 1 wild card will come from our division, the AFC North. The other wild card, I think, will be the Chargers or KC, depending who gets the one of the two, right? Can we win? Sure, guys. We just cannot show this trash performance again. And we usually are good for one bad week like that. But damn, that was bad. At least it was against a good team. And the other thing is, if you're going to take a loss, take it against the NFC. Because that doesn't count for tiebreakers. What you don't want is bad losses against AFC North. Or AFC in general. Like the Browns, that was a tough loss. I would have flipped that one with whatever NFC win we currently have. And take that one, right? Same thing with the Bengals, but obviously with the Bengals also for standing purposes inside the division. They need to perform better. They need to perform better. Hopefully they get their act. They play better. We're going against the Steelers. Steelers defense has been playing better. I'm hoping our O-line is healthier. Because one thing the Steelers do is get after the quarterback. So, anyway, you will see my video coming up in the next couple of days about the preview against the Steelers, going behind enemy lines. Stay tuned for that one. But guys, that's what I have. Tell me, what do you love? What do you hate about this game? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter at szgsports. I'll see you next time.